I'm Black Hippie Mom. So today I'm going to talk about how I manifested the relationship and partner of my dreams. So a couple months ago, I was sitting in my good friend Asia Lewis's chair, getting my faux locks in, and hopefully I'm able to put a picture of that. I'm brand new to this, so hope it works. If it doesn't, I'll put a link or something. And I just kind of was in a place in my life where I was dating multiple people, and I was finding myself not getting what I wanted. I was not satisfied in my dating. So, kind of jokingly, I said out loud to her, you know what? Tonight I'm going to meet a tall, light skinned, tatted guy with locks, and he's going to be like this conscious dude, right? And, we laughed about it and kept it moving. So that night I was actually going to an art show thing, yoga and whiskey, or whiskey and yoga. I don't know. Don't remember. Not important. And I actually did that night meet a tall, tatted, light-skinned guy with dreads. And it was cool. We dated, and as we were dating, I realized, yes, it was awesome that I manifested this physical being, but I wanted more. So it really got me excited because manifestation is something that I've been doing for a long time and following, and I listen to Abraham Hicks and all of these things, but that was just such an instant manifestation, and I don't usually get those. So I was like, you know what, let's try again then. I mean, hey, I must be in alignment with the universe right now, which I will talk about, so let's do it. So I sat there and I said, okay, don't care what he looks like, forget it. I just want a man who is as into me as I am into him, who, is ready for a serious relationship, who will just completely devote himself to me and just dive in with me. Someone that's financially stable and really good with finances. And I said, I need an artist. I'm an artist, and I am a firm believer that artists work well with artists. Left the rest on the table, okay, for the universe. So a week later, I went to a bar here called Studio with, of all people, my mother's wife and her neighbor and my friend Sade. And I I felt amazing. I had just officially stopped talking to a couple of guys that I was talking to that I felt it just wasn't going anywhere, and I was just over it, and I wanted to clear space for what I had asked the universe for, which is very important. So I bought this dress from Goodwill. I adored it. I loved it. It's in my closet. It's ripped now, but I felt like $1,000,000, literally. I felt beautiful. My hair was done. I felt amazing. Walking on air, okay? So I walk into this bar, and he actually interacted with my mother first. So they had a little exchange. I was actually off to the side talking to someone else completely. And, oh shoot, I'm not supposed to be talking about how we met. My bad. I'll talk about that later. So, sorry. My 3 tips on manifesting the love of your desire, as I did. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. Number 1, you have to sift through the contrast. So I'm a long time. I think my first dating partner, my first girlfriend, was in high school. So I'm going to just say that I've been dating for at least 10 years. Okay, and so I've had 10 years to sift through the contrast, to date people based on dumb things that don't matter, like looks or height or whatever. I've had time to date people and have situations that were just completely bad for me, to figure out what I want, really what I want, and what I don't want. Okay, so you just have to get out there and date to know what it is that you really want. I mean, there's no way around it. Number 2, you have to be a vibrational match to what it is that you really want. So people say all the time, you have to love yourself before you can love other people. And I know it's kind of cliche, but you really do have to know yourself on a very deep level. When I manifested Cliff, I knew myself. Like, I knew that I love very hard. I love fast. I have to be with someone that can reciprocate my love. I knew I wanted somebody that would just dive in with me, because I was sick of jumping in with people that were still just putting their toe in the water. So you have to know yourself, good, bad, ugly. Know you so that you can attract what is good for you, okay? And finally, you have to allow. So you can't say, oh, I want a serious relationship, or oh, I want somebody that I can just build this great life with, and yet you're out here doing the opposite. You're dating Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you're just partying every night, and you're just all over the place. It's not gonna work. Okay, I've been all over the place a lot of times and been wanting this great love, but I wasn't allowing that into my life, okay? I was sending out the wrong messages and getting back some BS, okay? So you really do have to clear space for what it is you're asking for. So those are my tips. You have to sift through the contrast. You have to be a vibrational match to what it is you want. And you have to allow for your lover to come to you. You have to clear space. Don't aggressively look for someone, I mean, it's fine if you want to do dating apps and things like that, but don't put so much energy into it that you're like, I need a lover, I need. Because if you're super needy, then that's also putting out a bad energy, and you're going to get back somebody that's damaged and just as needy as you, and that's not good. No bueno. So put it out there and then essentially forget about it. Like, spend time doing things that you love or with people that you love, and put yourself in a good space so that the space can be clear for a good person to come in. So those are my tips. That's my story. I will get into how I actually met Cliff and that whole night next. So stay tuned. Black Hippie Mom. He's gonna make fun of me so bad. Okay, I have to think of a outro or a slogan. Clearly, this is just brand new for me. So, well, it'll get better. It'll get better. The lighting will get better. The camera will get better. The intro and outro will get better. But thank you for joining me at the ground level. Okay, have a great day and manifest. I'm gonna leave that too. Bye, y'all.